Oh, surprise. Dave was not wearing those sunglasses mere seconds ago. But what I was going to say is, woo, here we go. Week 3, starter sit. Welcome, everybody. 2 hours today of starter sit fantasy football advice. Dave, we'll see if you can make it for 2 minutes. Welcome to Fantasy Football Today, presented by BetMGM. It is Sunday, September 21st. And yeah, we're going to be answering a lot of your questions. We'll give you the latest news, just getting something from, I think, Ian Rappaport. Nope, Mike Garafolo, sorry. Cam Scadaboo expected to get more snaps this week against the Chiefs. And Dave, you can see the bold prediction on the screen. It's going to be a good night. It's going to be a good night for Adam Aizer here.
Last thing I'm looking at is your screen. It was a good night last night for Adam Aizer and Dave Richard and all Miami Hurricanes fans all over the world. And I am apologetic this morning because I am on very little sleep. I do not sound normal. Bright light is bothering me. I have to go on national streaming video in less than an hour. That's going to be fun.
You're on national streaming video. You're on national streaming video right now, Dave.
I didn't know. Thanks for that. But I do love fantasy football, and I intend to kick butt in my leagues, and so therefore we are going to kick butt in everybody's leagues. I don't know what you're predicting. Are you predicting a Giants win?
Giants 23, Chiefs 21.
Wow.
The Chiefs are Clemson. They are.
Wow.
They're Clemson right now. I think when they get Worthy back next week, they're going to be tough. I think when they get Rice back in 3 weeks, they're going to be really tough. They are super beatable. Chiefs going down tonight.
Yeah, right. I can see your prediction now on the screen. That's something else. Once a year, you're good for one of these total off the wall predictions. So I wouldn't be surprised if you're right. I like that Andrew Thomas is coming back for New York, and Cam Scadaboo might be getting a little bit more work. I'm excited about that. I remember being so excited about him. My bold prediction of the day, if Heath were here, he would say, well, of course you're going to say that. That's your team. But I think the Bears beat the Cowboys.
Is that bold?
They're favorites. They shouldn't be, but they are.
You can't pick a favorite as your bold prediction.
Okay, then it's not. It's a non-bold prediction.
Oh, they're not. They're dogs now. They're +1.
See? Boldest prediction of the universe.
All right, we're going to do some questions here for a few minutes.
Yes.
And then we will just kind of give you a lay of the land, the questionable players, the updates. So everything you need to know. How about, this Emeka Egbuka is extremely relevant. Every week we're going to get Emeka Egbuka questions, but this week it's even harder because he, according to Rappaport, not going to be limited. According to Schefter, could be limited in his snaps. Devontae Smith or Emeka Egbuka?
I'm going to double check where I have them ranked against each other, but I think I'm going to feel more comfortable with Smith. So no matter how I have it ranked right now, I think I'd rather have Devontae Smith than Egbuka, and I do have Smith ranked ahead of Egbuka. It's close. I think they're both risky. They're both number 3 receivers, but I think there's probably a little bit more potential for a high-scoring game between the Rams and Eagles than Jets-Bucks. How many pairs of glasses am I wearing right now?
You're wearing 2. It's pretty funny.
All right.
Getting more. I think I go Egbuka here. I have a 3-year sample size of what Devontae Smith is when Dallas Goedert and AJ Brown are healthy, and it's not good. So, and here's Dave. And the other thing is Dallas Goedert's going to play. I do think Evans
could hurt Smith a little. Obviously,
I think Evans could struggle against Sauce Gardner. So I think Egbuka might be good, and could be I don't know. I don't know if this is going to be the last good week in a while, but looks like Godwin's coming back next week. All right. Evans, DK Metcalf, or Chase Brown in PPR. Who are you going with?
Chase Brown.
Hey, what's up? Bono joining the show today.
These are authentic Christian glasses from the wrestler Christian from WWE back when he was in WWE. Autographed as well. And these aren't working for me, man. They're too bright.
Okay. Right. Lad Pickens, Flu JSN, or Keenan Allen? Lad McConkey. We have to sit one.
You have to sit one of those guys. Wow, great receivers. Keenan Allen's the sit.
Yeah. Obviously, you can wait for Keenan Allen and the JSN decision. If JSN misses the game, you just throw Keenan Allen in there. What's up, Jamey?
Good morning.
Morning.
Thoughts on my screen name today?
Love it. Love it. Love it.
Do you think it's going to happen?
No.
Wait, I don't know. Do I look like a young Paul Stanley from Kiss in the one video where they had no makeup on? Do I? I don't know. Quentin Johnston, Harold Fannin Jr., or Travion Henderson?
I think I have Fannin ranked the highest of the three.
Go Fannin.
Start
Fannin
2.
pack.
Dobbins, Stevenson, Myers.
I'm sitting Ramondre.
Yeah, sit Ramondre.
I'm sitting Ramondre.
Let's get a fun poll up. We got 2 hours to kill. Let's get some wacky poll up. By the way, in like a week, Naked Gun is going to be on Paramount Plus. I'm fired up for that.
Ooh.
Yeah. Alvin Kamara or Jalen Warren, full PPR.
Alvin.
Alvin, but it's close.
How about Kraft or Njoku?
Kraft.
Kraft.
You guys basically just treating Kraft like Kraft?
Top 3 fantasy tight end and what you want to put on your cooked macaroni.
Were you a Velveeta guy or a Kraft guy?
Oh, never Velveeta. Never.
Love that stuff. Loved it.
Do you?
It's all good. It's all good. We do Annie's now. All right, so let's take a step back. The lay of the land. Ken Walker looks like he's going to have a featured role today, with Zach Charbonnet being doubtful. So I think Heath said he has Ken Walker top 8. How about you guys?
He's the only guy moved ahead of Jordan Mason.
10th. Top 10.
Okay. Facing the Saints.
Yep.
The backup a lot of backup quarterbacks this week. I think 5. I think we've got Mac Jones, because Brock Purdy's likely out. We've got Marcus Mariota, Tyrod Taylor, Carson Wentz, Jake Browning. I hope I'm not forgetting anyone. Who's your favorite?
Of the backups?
Yeah.
Mac Jones.
Browning.
All right. What are we thinking about Jawan Jennings right now? This is maybe one of the only tough calls in terms of guys who might play in a later window game. And, and then obviously it brings a lot of Ricky Pearsall questions into the mix as well. And I would think some Mac Jones questions for those of you making any decisions on Mac Jones. But Dave, Jawan Jennings questionable, didn't practice this week, getting Arizona. What do you think?
I think you should anticipate him not playing and not being available. And even if he does play, not being himself. I moved Ricky Pearsall back up into that number 2 wide receiver range. And I think he'll be okay, especially without Jennings there. Mac Jones, I thought, played well last week. I think he can again this week against Arizona. Their secondary is all beat up. It could really lead to some huge yak opportunities for Pearsall. So I think it's great for Pearsall that Jennings isn't there.
Kendrick Bourne, I think if you are in a deep league and need someone, Kendrick Bourne could have a decent game.
You can find somebody better than Kendrick Bourne.
I just picked him up in a Dynasty League.
I'm thinking about like my Scott Fishbowl League, those types of leagues.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah,
great.
Fair.
Great.
Those are like crazy deep leagues where like if you're a football player with a pulse, you're gonna get picked up.
They've got a team name Tuesday that just came into the inbox from Patrick. It's got a lot of
Good morning.
Trusted a Tootin'. Now I need a bidet for my booty.
That's good. Too long though.
It is too long, but it's very good.
Too many characters.
Yeah.
It will not fit in the software.
What else do we got? So DeAndre Swift, you guys downgrading him at all? He's expected to play.
Nope.
Low and number 2 running back.
Right. That's what he is.
Emeka Ibuka, did you download him at all?
Did I
download? No.
him?
Downgrade? Yes.
Oh boy.
Who here was up past midnight?
Yeah. Well, midnight's not that late, is it?
Apparently it is.
How was your night, Dave?
It was great.
It's fun.
Yes.
Dave has great seats. When I was younger, it's great seats in the Hurricanes games. I wanted to be as close to the action as possible. And I liked being in the end zone close to the action because those were much cheaper than on the sideline. But I just felt like I was part of it. And now the last time I went to a game last year, I think I had at the 15th row on about the 30-yard line. It was like a nothing game. And I didn't like them that much. It was too close. Now I want to be higher up. And Dave's got these upper deck seats, on the 30, 35?
Only you, Adam.
What? They're great.
Oh, you're upstairs. You're 15 rows up. You've got great seats.
Oh, they are.
They are for how I like to watch football. Yes.
Yeah, it's like watching the All 22. Dave kept sending me these videos. It was really great because everything developed. It's where to sit. Yeah. I would maybe the 25th row in the lower level. I think if I could pick my ideal seats.
So I have to ask, Jamey, did you watch?
I watched the start of the game when you scored because I was at a restaurant.
Okay.
So I watched the beginning of it, not by choice, and then I listened to a little on the radio. So I did pay attention to it a little bit, and the entire time texting with friends from both Miami and Florida, saying congratulations, you're going to win by 20.
So you didn't go home and tune in. Your friends
when I got home,
saying it's a 1-score game in the second half.
No, I was in the car the whole time because I had to pick up kids from drop-off parties and whatnot. So I did walk in the house after. So one kid was sleeping over somebody else's house, so I had to go drop off stuff to that house. And when I walked back in, the TV was on because the kids were watching it. But at that point, it was 26-9, I think, 26-7, whatever the final was. Mm-hmm. So I caught the end. I caught the beginning and caught the end on TV.
Okay.
All right. Well, listen. It's going to be a great week because I obviously I have bragging rights over Jamey and Thomas now, and so does Dave. But also, I'm going to have bragging rights over Heath tonight. And then cherry on top, starting Tuesday, Yankees versus White Sox. I'm going to have bragging rights on Dave.
I thought you were going to bring up the matchup that we have against each other in one of our fantasy leagues.
You're going to kill me. You have great matchups. But all right, let's get back to answering some questions here. But Dave is going to kill me in the podcast league. So congratulations.
You're welcome, everybody.
Pick 2, Pearsall, Ladd, Hollywood, and Mooney. I disagreed with Heath on Ladd on Brown, Hollywood Brown a little bit this morning. He's pretty high on him, I think. Well, I'll check the rankings. But pick 2 from this group: Pearsall, McConkey, Hollywood, and Mooney.
First 2 by a lot.
I agree.
Yeah, let me see the rankings here because I don't know. It's one really encouraging game for Hollywood Brown with 15 or 16 targets and 99 yards, and then last week 5 for 30, I think, on 5 targets. So where are you guys on Hollywood Brown?
Low end number 3 receiver. I think you saw the downfield plays will be there for Tyquan Thornton, so he's a good desperation play if you see him on waivers. I think Kelsey will have an opportunity for a good game here. I think they're going to run the ball too. I really think this is a game where Pacheco gets going. So Mahomes is a mid-tier number 1 quarterback for me. So I'd rather start Caleb Williams, for example. I'd rather start Dak Prescott.
Do you know where? I'm not trying to laugh at him. I'm just the difference to me is funny. Do you know where Heath has Hollywood Brown ranked?
6th.
14th at wide receiver.
All right.
In full PPR.
He's looking for targets. He thinks that there's going to be a volume play there.
Okay. More questions here.
I'm a little lower than that.
Nice shirt, Adam. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Start 1, Pickens, Debo, or Pearsall?
Pearsall.
I think I'm going to go Pickens against Chicago.
Jamey, would your answer change if you knew Juwan Jennings were playing? That's hypothetically.
Yes.
Okay. Then would you just play it safe and go with Pickens then, since Pickens is at 1?
I would go Debo.
Pickens is at 4.
Oh, I'm sorry. Pickens is at 4. Then you can make that decision if you like Pearsall better than Pickens. You can make it on the status of Juwan Jennings. Oh, a fantasy cops. What?
On a Sunday?
Wait, got to get the music.
Cops don't work on Sundays.
What kind of department are you running? I tried to add Marcus Mariota at 5 a.m. this morning, and he was on waivers, as was every player. I pointed it out, and the commissioner didn't change the setting until 9 o'clock when I was at church. So I didn't get Mariota in a 2QB league. Well, what's the rule? Was he supposed to be on waivers? I mean, was he supposed to be a free agent? I don't know the rules.
If every player's on waivers, you're stuck unless your commissioner is kind enough to make changes for you because either something happened or, that's like I have situations in leagues where over the years where I, forget to turn off waivers on Sunday, so people do ad drops. And hey, I need to pick up somebody. Oh yeah, sure, no problem.
Jamey, where'd you move Mariota to in your rankings? Is he top 12?
No, he's like 20th.
Okay.
I like him though. I think
I
there's
like
a
a
lot
lot of quarterbacks this week. He's 18th for me.
Would you trade Jordan
He's
Mason?
18 for me too. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Trade Mason for Quinshon Judkins today.
No.
But are we thinking rest of season? Like, are these bench running backs for you? Because I think I might rather have Judkins than Mason rest of season.
The only thing would be is how long is Aaron Jones really going to be out?
Yeah, we're assuming 4 weeks at this point.
I think I'd rather have the 4 weeks of Mason.
And I'd rather have the rest of season of Quinshon.
My one issue with the 4 weeks, I don't know how you guys feel about this, is are you going to start him at Cleveland? Are you going to start him against the Eagles? Those could be just terrible matchups.
Okay. Are you starting Judkins today?
No, I would take Mason. I would take Mason.
Right.
I'm just bringing up the downside of Mason, that he's got 4 matchups. 2 of them look really good, unless the Steelers all of a sudden become a good run defense with Derek Harmon, and 2 of them look really bad. But, look, hopefully he's got some pass catching in him. We haven't seen that in his career, but without Aaron Jones, maybe you can get 3 catches a game. It would really help.
This is Judkins' next 4 games: Green Bay, Detroit, Minnesota, Pittsburgh. Feels like one good matchup there.
But I don't think anyone's no one's going to take Judkins for the next 4 games.
Right. No, I agree. I agree.
Right.
So
it's long-term versus short-term.
You have a 4-game head start where Mason should be probably significantly better. And I'm playing the gamble of Aaron Jones at his age, not necessarily coming back in 4 weeks.
Also, the other angle is like Jordan Mason has a really good stretch of 4 games, and then he's just clearly better than Aaron Jones, And
from a usage standpoint, that was the case the first 2 weeks anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't make this trade if you need a running back, if you need one of these running backs this week or the next 3 after.
I would do it long-term too. I'd rather have Mason.
Franz says, Adam is the best at tennis. Franz, you did not see me play tennis yesterday. Whew. I was Clemson. Pearsall, Jennings, or Keenan Allen in half PPR?
It's Pearsall.
And then Keenan Allen or Tony Pollard in full PPR?
Oh.
Keenan.
Yeah.
I feel like there are going to be some Keenan Allen managers who are going to just like sit him every week and just they've probably sat him twice. I can look up his start percentage, but it's low.
I think.
Is this a real question? Sit 1, Bijan Robinson, Jonathan Taylor, and Swift. I mean, you can't put Bijan in there.
You sit Swift.
Yeah, you sit Swift. I think you were just trying to get Taylor Swift in a question. Congratulations, Jaden. It worked. Need a waiver wire tight end. Okonkwo, Luke Musgrave, or Jake Tongas?
Okonkwo.
Musgrave if Kraft is out. Okonkwo if Kraft is in.
Wait a sec. Why not Tongas if we don't have Jennings? Tongas had like a
7 PPR points.
Yeah, that's honestly not that bad. If
you know what? Can I pick a name off the board?
Yeah.
Jatavian Sanders. See if he's out there.
What's with you just doing bench presses about Jatavian Sanders? Oh, no, wait. No, sorry.
You're mixing your
hamster. Sorry. Buka, Pearsall, Pollard, Hollywood, pick 2.
Pearsall's the easy one, and I would probably go Pollard second.
I'd go Ibuka.
And
Pearsall. Yeah.
Okay. Dave about to go skiing now. Bold prediction.
No chance.
Dave has never been skiing in his life.
No.
Right?
Dave can hardly walk.
But you've never skied, right?
Never.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I did do some cross-country skiing. Does that count?
I think. What's the difference?
Yeah. You're just like walking in skis, basically.
That
gym class in Chicago in January and February was very creative.
All right, I need a wide receiver, non-PPR. Tedero McMillan, Rashid Shaheed, Alec Iomanor, or a waiver wire.
Can you imagine me going down the slopes? Goodness gracious. Non-PPR, huh? I like McMillan, and I like Shaheed over Iomanor.
Just needs one. McMillan.
If Troy Franklin, the one would be McMillan. Would you drop A.O. Manor for Troy Franklin? I would. I'd like Troy Franklin on my bench over A.O. Manor.
It's Io Manor. What's with you? You're always good with that.
Shut up.
Judy or Tootin?
Well, after those.
What's the format?
Yesterday.
I don't know.
I'd go to.
Wow. I kind of like it.
Ugh, way too much Jerry Judy.
Here we go. This helps. Schefter just tweeted Jennings will be out.
Oh, very nice.
Okay.
I mean,
good.
sorry, not nice, but it helps for clarity. We don't like confusion, especially in the late window.
And it'll make you feel a lot better about starting Pearsall.
And guard Scadaboo in this case. The Scadaboo is going to apparently get more work, which really isn't a surprise because he took over the job in the second half last week. But he is playing against a terrific run defense. So lowered expectations. Lad McConkey, Chuba Hubbard, Jordan Mason, sit one in full PPR.
What is going on over there? I'm going to Jordan Mason.
I'm sitting Cupboard. Jordan Mason's the easy start for me.
Yeah, he's the easy sit for me.
Oh, throwing it
Adam,
down.
break the tie. Who you sitting?
I'm going to sit Jordan Mason as well.
Dummy. Go ahead.
Am I really, though? Because Chubbard hasn't. Let me see something here. Let's go.
I'm sitting Hubbard.
I mean, it's probably not even worth looking up all this stuff, but let's see. Running backs against Atlanta. What have they done against running backs so far? Oh, they've been really good, actually.
Yeah, their defense is one of the teams.
Let's sit Chubbard. Yeah.
Now you're not a dummy.
Yeah, he finds a way to score each week. He gets a lot of work. He catches passes.
He does.
This was a tough call. I admit it. And I remember looking at it this week and debating the two, but I like Chuba Hubbard a little better.
Yeah, I mean, Chuba Hubbard, 11 targets in 2 games. I said this on the show on Friday. 4 to 6 targets in 7 of his last 8 games dating back to last season. That's amazing.
Yeah,
and
good.
All of them, I think including this year, but certainly last year, all of them have come on first and second down. So this is a guy who doesn't have to play on third down to get these catches. A-Rod, Mac Jones, or Jake Browning. I'm sitting Rodgers for Browning in a super flex league, so I think that'd be my answer. You guys?
I'd go Browning.
As only one?
Yeah.
Rodgers.
Woo.
Kyron Williams or Travis Etienne?
I'd go with Etienne.
Etienne.
Would you put Kyron or would you bench Mason for them?
No.
That would be dumb.
Nope.
Io Manor, Cup or Kirk?
Am I crazy for liking
Cup.
Kirk?
Cup.
I like Kirk a lot, but I think I got to go with Cup here.
Yeah.
I don't. I think I'm going Kirk.
Oh, Brock Purdy is also out this week. Not that was too much. Of a
We also
question.
don't know if this is full PPR or non-PPR. Right?
I don't think
Ronald
it matters.
Yeah,
I mean, it
Cup's
does
easy.
matter. Okay, Kirk ain't scoring a touchdown.
Yeah, Cup's the easy choice.
I don't know.
I'll pay you each
I think
$300.
Kirk helps this Texans offense a lot.
I'm not going to finish my sentence. You almost just won $300. We already answered that one. You know what? Let's check in on the likes. See how we're doing in like land. This can't be real. I'm going to refresh. We have, said 53 likes. 317 likes on YouTube, and we have 3,500 people watching on YouTube. So
Wow.
we should have. Let's get to 800 likes, or I'm not answering another question forever.
Who here has Tylenol?
I was thinking about this yesterday because I had a headache yesterday, and I took some Tylenol. If you had a medicine cabinet with Tylenol, Advil, Aleve, Motrin, whatever, like you have a headache, do you even know which one to take?
Yes.
You do?
No, I don't, but my wife does, and she'll tell me.
Okay, I have no idea which ones work for just a headache, but we're almost there. We got 601 likes. We got to get to 800. Hit that like button. We appreciate it. Hit that like button. Oh, very sobering experience setting my lineups today. All these rookie running backs on my bench and all these lineups that I absolutely hate because I have all these rookie running backs on my bench that are supposed to be good. And I have Jerry Jeudy in 3 lineups today, and I just want to crawl in a hole. and never play fantasy football again. So
yeah,
sad.
I bet a month from now you'll feel the exact opposite.
Not about Jerry Jeudy.
No, he's dead to you. But the rookie running backs a month from now, those guys are going to be the hottest things in fantasy.
All right, we've got a good poll up, and we've got 721 likes. So we're almost back to answering questions. But the poll is: you've dropped back in the 1990s. You're dropped back in the 1990s. You just walked into Blockbuster. First move: head to the video game section.
Yes.
Check out the new releases wall. Grab popcorn and candy, or run for that always rented movie.
Video games.
Video game.
I'm going to go with the one that's leading the poll right now. Check the new releases wall. That's the first thing I did. All right, 773 likes. That's enough.
I'm going to guess you probably check the new releases and then go find Dirty Dancing.
Ghostbusters 2.
We used to rent these ridiculous horror movies. We liked watching those dumb 80s horror movies. There's a movie called Slaughter High. I'll never forget. We watched that. It was like the worst movie ever. Someone invites all of his high school enemies back for a fake high school reunion and just kills them all. And it's just, those are the types of movies we would watch to just crack up in high school. All right, here we go. Keenan Devontae Adams is the answer here.
My 13-year-old told me that, and I'm not endorsing this by any stretch, but he said he was at a birthday party for his friend who's 14, and they were making prank calls.
Yeah.
And I felt proud and mad all at the same time.
How do you make prank calls in this era? Like, everyone knows who's calling who.
So I'll tell you off the air because I don't want to.
Well, let's revisit this. Let's get to some questions here. DK Metcalf.
I told him what to do, and he goes, "Dad, we did that."
You told him what to do.
I said, I'm not, you didn't hear this from me, but because I saw this very funny one on
Dad of the Year
on, I don't know, some social site. And I thought it was hysterical. And I was like, you could do this. Might be funny. And he's like, oh yeah, we did it. I was like, how do you know that?
I'm dying to know what this is. All right. DK Metcalf or Tedero McMillan, PPR.
Just don't help him with the door kick challenge, okay? Don't do that. What is this? DK or McMillan? I'll go McMillan.
I will go McMillan also in PPR.
Tony Pollard's or Juwan Johnson's?
I will start all the Juwan Johnsons.
I'll go Pollard over Johnson.
I mean, look, Pollard. All right. Sorry. Week 1 was Denver. Week 2 is the Rams. Brutal way to start your season, right?
Yeah.
He's forced the most missed tackles of any running back.
And
Did he?
taking on such a good matchup for him.
I know he's going to get 18 carries. Please throw to him for once. I can't.
That's exactly what they're doing in New Orleans offense. They're throwing to Juwan Johnson.
It's Juwan Johnson. It's like it's Juwan Johnson.
I know. 20 targets in 2 weeks, bud.
Speaking of which, Juwan Johnson or Jake Ferguson, PPR?
Juwan.
Ferguson.
Hampton, Henderson, Troy Franklin. Sorry for your loss, Jake.
He's going to win. He's got Troy Franklin.
I'd go Henderson.
Ooh.
I have a feeling, I don't remember the decision I'm making. Henderson. Oh, I have to decide Henderson versus Ertz. I think it's half PPR. I think I'm going.
I mean, that game based on those two defenses could be the second highest scoring game of the week.
New England, Pittsburgh, yeah.
Yeah, could be. Yeah, no Christian Gonzalez for New England. That definitely
no Joey Porter.
For, starting Rodgers and Metcalf and Warren too. Like it's a big positive.
No Joey Porter, no Highsmith for Pittsburgh. PPR, we need 3.
My dad's watching. He just texted me, "You are a mess."
I'm getting some inactives here, so I'll tell you all the important ones. But pick 3: Chase Brown, Kyron Williams, Jordan Mason, Mike Evans, Tedero McMillan.
Pick 3. I'm sitting Evans and Kyron Williams.
I would go McMillan, Evans, and Mason.
You're not loving Chase Brown.
Really? I thought, knowing you, I thought you'd sit Evans.
Yeah.
I thought you'd go with the sauce.
With Ibuka a little bit limited, he's still going to get targets. Baker ain't scared.
Well, he's 2 weeks in a row,
He's gotten targets 2 weeks in a row, and he hasn't had 11 PPR points in a game yet.
How many targets has he had?
A bunch.
I'm going to look up the last.
I think he's had, I want to say 18.
19.
Wow.
19 targets, 107 yards in 2 games. I'm going to look up the last time. I'm sure it's been fairly recent, but I'm just curious. The last time Mike Evans went 3 games without a touchdown. We'll come back to
Tucker
that.
Kraft is active.
Excellent. Cool. Gadaboo or Dobbs, PPR?
I feel better about
Scadaboo or who?
Romeo Dobbs.
Romeo. We're for our third Romeo.
Scadaboo.
Okay. Emeka Buka active. Browns left guard Joel Bitonio is active, but right tackle Jack Conklin is inactive.
Oh, that's
Junior Sanders is inactive. Chris Godwin obviously inactive. All right, I think that's all the big ones for now. Jaden Daniels inactive. Back to the questions. Kyler Murray or Jake Browning?
Browning.
Kyler.
Travis Hunter or Dontavian Wicks, PPR?
Wicks.
I think I might have Wicks higher. I'm going to double check.
Mike Evans did not go 3 games without a touchdown once last year or the year before, but he went about 10 games without a touchdown in 2022. 11 games without a touchdown in 2022. But it's been 3 seasons since he's gone 3 straight games without a touchdown. That's pretty wild.
I'm with Jamey on Wicks over Hunter.
Goff or Love today?
Love.
Open your heart and choose Love.
Adams or Odunze, non-PPR?
Odunze.
Double checking my rankings. I have Adams higher. Love them both.
I woke up today and I said, you know what? I'm going to go against the experts. I'm going to start Caleb Williams over Patrick Mahomes. And then I looked at the rankings. You both have Caleb Williams over Patrick Mahomes. I thought you didn't, though.
No, earlier this week when I thought Worthy was going to play, I had Mahomes 3rd.
Gotcha.
I also had Mahomes at 6 and Caleb at 7, and I moved Caleb ahead of Mahomes.
Okay. Someone says, I'm getting tired of asking. Sorry. You don't. We get so many questions, and they really go so fast, so I apologize. Mark Andrews or Dallas Goedert?
Goedert.
Anybody but Andrews.
Yeah, especially if it's full PPR.
You want to help me out? Hawkinson or Goddard?
Goddard.
Hawkinson.
I can't trust Hawkinson. I wish I had him ranked so much lower. He just looks terrible.
Carson Wentz, baby.
Yeah.
Harvey or Tootin?
I wonder if that's going to be part of the problem.
Well, it can't get much worse.
Yeah, exactly. Tootin.
That's why you don't start
him. Yes, is Tucker Kraft going today? Yes, he is, and we are starting him. We are ranking him.
I don't know if Carson Wentz baby is a good thing.
Well, the other angle of it is
wow, Xavier Legette out.
Healthy?
I think he was banged up. I think he was banged up this week. Oh man, I wish we could start Jalen Coker.
Hunter Renfro to the moon.
Yeah,
the Vikings have only thrown 22 passes in each of their first 2 games. So regardless of who is playing quarterback, it was going to get better for Hawkinson, but how much better? Goddard scares me, but yeah, I haven't made that decision yet. All right, sit or start one. Omarion Hampton, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, or Ricky Pearsall?
Pearsall.
Pearsall.
Oh, Derek Harmon is playing. So this is Steelers' first round draft. Derek Harmon.
They need him desperately. Outside of, J.J. Watt will get, or T.J. Watt rather will get, he'll get in the backfield a little bit, and Cam Hayward's a beast. But their defensive line has really been bad against the run. So they need Harmon to be good, not just play, but to play well if they're going to decide to stop the run anytime soon.
Full PPR, Swift or Sutton, and Daniel Jones or Drake May?
Sutton and May.
Yes.
Bo Nix or Drake May?
May.
I'll take Nix. I like Nix a lot this week.
I like
Kyron or Dobbins?
I like them both, but I like Nix better. Kyron.
Kyron.
Yeah.
Start 2 of this group: McMillan, Abuka, Swift.
McMillan and Swift.
I'll take Abuka over Swift if it's full PPR.
Do I sit Jared Goff for Daniel Jones?
Yes.
Yes.
Some of these questions are like grenades. We have to like wait a few seconds before giving the answer.
First live question. Thank you, Zach. Appreciate you being here. I appreciate your being here, I believe is grammatically correct. Mariota or Murray, 6 point.
I have them back to back, and I have Kyler 1 spot ahead.
Yeah, my hope for Kyler, who's been okay, is that one, he's running 7 times a game so far after an offseason where they said they wanted to get him to run more. And 2, they should be able to throw more. They've been nursing big leads, double-digit point leads going into the fourth quarter in each of their first 2 games. They've been 12th in run rate, I think I said, in the first 3 quarters. No, I'm sorry, 12th in pass rate in the first 3 quarters of each of their first 2 games. So I don't believe that they intend to be as slow and as run-heavy as they've been. So if we get some points from the 49ers, now granted, this is the toughest defense they've faced, maybe we'll get over 30 pass attempts from Kyler, which would be good. How about Tootin or Swift?
Swift.
Dave, what will it take to get Bajal Tootin from you in the podcast league? Would you give him
I need a running back. I'm literally starting him as my RB.
I have DJ Giddens.
I'm not.
Would you do that?
I do not accept that trade offer.
All right, fine. I'm out of ideas. Keenan Allen or T. Higgins, half PPR?
We tried to trade DJ Giddens for.
I don't think he tried that hard.
No, I was just joking.
Oh.
I like Higgins over Keenan Allen.
Yeah.
I'll take Higgins over Keenan Allen too.
Yeah.
Do I want to be bold here and say no? Fine, no. Go Higgins. The numbers with Higgins and Browning numbers when Jamar Chase is on the field are a little scary to me.
Different year.
Different year. It's true. But even last week, like he had the long touchdown, but he had very few targets. This is very funny.
That's awesome from Isaiah.
Yeah, good stuff. I've told this story before, but I did invent Netflix. Never got any credit for it, but I did have the idea of Netflix before Netflix was out. I said there should be basically a delivery service at Blockbuster. They should drop movies off and pick them up. You put them in your mailbox. I said that. Should have done more with it. Pollard.
Like, do you ever see The Italian Job?
No.
Oh, you're terrible.
But if Blockbuster had delivered, then I probably would have seen it. Just, hey, can I have The Italian Job?
Yeah, you watched Dirty Dancing again.
Pollard, Downs, or Judy? Pick one in PPR.
I think it's Pollard.
Pollard.
I have another invention I'd like to talk about.
Why don't you not do it in like a publicly thing?
Because I'm never going to go through with it
on a Sunday.
Okay. Golden.
I have another $1 million idea. I'm just going to give out.
Yeah, it is a
billion. Isaiah's going to take it and be very rich.
Golden, Sutton, Io Manor, Quentin Johnston, PPR.
You just need one.
Sutton's
the must.
Sutton's the must.
Yeah, Sutton and.
You kind of want to say Golden, don't you?
I'm going Quentin Johnston.
I'm going to go Quentin Johnston too, but
I'm going Io Manor.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, I like him.
I like him too, but I think Quentin Johnston is maybe the best option, highest upside.
He also might be the most shut down guy of the Chargers.
Could be because he's got Surtain. Yeah.
Well, he's not getting shadowed by Surtain.
No, but between Surtain and Moss, I mean, it's going to be tougher.
Yeah, no, it is. All right, Denver or Philadelphia DST?
Denver.
I don't love either one, to be perfectly honest.
Pick one.
I agree with that.
Pick one of these.
I'm not giving up Denver's defense yet.
When are you guys
giving up on them? I'll take the
Eagles. No, but you have to drop one to probably pick somebody up.
Yeah.
Now, if you're rostering both of these, I would drop the Eagles and pick up, let's say, the Falcons or the Seahawks.
Who do the Broncos have next week? Who knows who the Broncos have next week?
Would you like to know who the Broncos have?
Yeah, I know. I'm just wondering how well you guys know the Week 4 slate.
Yes, I see who they have.
They have the Bengals. All righty. Ibuka or Tyler Warren?
I think I have
Tyler Warren.
Okay. It's funny.
I really want to mess with Ibuka today. I don't know why.
Yeah, well, I get it, right? I was about to say, it's like, first of all, Ibuka hasn't had a lot of target volume. in the 2 games he's been healthy. And then there's obviously the possibility that the Buccaneers blow out the Jets. I don't think that's going to happen, but it's a possibility. And then it's like these injuries, these questionable situations where he might have his snaps monitored, they kind of give you an excuse to just say, I'm not going to risk it, right? Because it's such a guessing game, this guy or this guy. You say, all right, you know what? The tiebreaker is going to be the fact that he's coming in with an injury. Schefter said they might monitor his snaps. So you play it safe. Or you ignore it and and you start him. But you can go either way. All right, Pollard, Ridley, or Swift? Full PPR. Pollard, Ridley, or Swift?
Swift.
Sutton or Abuka?
Sutton.
Yeah, Sutton. Abuka or Hollywood Brown?
Abuka.
Hollywood.
There he is, Hollywood Heath himself.
Dave's Hollywood. Look at him.
Yeah.
Dave is sensitive to bright light.
Dave's so old. He wasn't even hungover Dave. He wasn't hungover. He was just out late.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dave, what's with the safety glasses? PPR, Jordan Mason.
Shopping.
Quentin Johnston, Jordan Mason, or Jamison Williams? Who you going with?
Mason.
Okay. Dave and Jamie, what are you at in a minute?
Yep.
I got a few minutes.
Diggs or Wicks?
Wicks.
Diggs.
Yeah.
And then the other wide receiver, or Henderson or Judkins?
Henderson.
Yep.
I might go both receivers.
This one sounds like a team name, but I think it's a legitimate question. Tootin' Golden Booty.
I think you could be the order a little different, make a better team name.
Like Golden Booty Tootin'?
Yes.
Or their Golden Tootin' Booty.
You guys have to answer.
We can't just enjoy the... You like Booty the best of the 3?
I'll go Booty.
What's the question? One flex?
Yeah.
Two.
Please, Matthew Golden, please be your week. Get going.
I'll take Booty.
Hampton or Stevenson?
Hampton.
Stevenson.
I've got Hampton, but just barely.
Pacheco or Franklin?
What's the format?
PPR.
Pacheco no matter what.
Franklin.
I'm going Pacheco as well. Adam, I changed our lineup. I put Dobbins in over Hampton. I assume you just weren't paying attention.
Man, that's bad. As I looked, and I don't know. You guys ever feel like you're looking at so many lineups that you're not fully paying attention? You might miss something.
Every single week.
Yeah.
I was doing it from like 3:30 in the morning to 5, and I felt like my eyes were bleeding.
Heath, thoughts on my screen name today?
I'll see you guys a little bit.
All right.
See you, Jamie.
Listen, it's a big week for the Giants. Rumors swirling that they need to get a win. It might be a Mike McDaniel week for Brian Dable. Blowout loss in primetime, and he's gone.
The Dolphins did not get blown out.
No, that's what I'm saying. He's not gone. Oh. But all the talk was if they got blown out, he was gone.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I feel like the Chiefs are not really that good until they get Worthy back. Gonna make a big difference for them.
Yeah, they just have a hard time caring about September.
I will use that to our advantage. All right, welcome everybody to Fantasy Football today. If you're just joining us, we appreciate it. Tell your friends. We got another hour and 15 minutes to rock and roll here and answer your questions. Let's go over some of the headlines. Heath, Dave, are you leaving? I guess
I'll be gone in a minute, but I can stick around and answer some questions.
No, we want to watch you change your shirt.
Dave's wardrobe change.
Yeah. Zach Charbonnet is doubtful, so start Ken Walker. We are going to start JSN, right? We don't know much other than that he has an illness.
Yeah, we got an update this morning that they don't think it will impact. Like, hopefully he doesn't have to run to the locker room or anything. Dude, Lamar.
Jaden Daniels out. Brock Purdy out. Juwan Jennings out. Or so At least
I didn't see that was official. It is official now.
Well, look, I mean, they haven't announced their inactives, obviously, but yeah, the report was he and Brock Purdy are going to miss the game. And I think it was from Schefter. It was. So what does that do for you with your Mac Jones and everyone, Pearsall and even Tongas?
There were 3 guys at the beginning of the day that I really felt like, I mean, we do our best to project and rank, but everybody should have a little bit of shoulder shrug emoji. One of them was Ricky Pearsall. One of them was Emeka Egbuka. One of them was Tucker Kraft. Now there's only 2. I will move Ricky Pearsall into my top 20. I think like Dave and Jamey already had him. And I'll start him definitely over Egbuka. I'll leave Kraft and Egbuka on the how much risk do you want to take on part of the equation.
Trying to find a good question here. Here we go from Jordan. Can you list the tight ends you'd start over Tucker Kraft given his injury risk?
Bowers, McBride, end of list.
Yeah, I'm much more cautious. So I think I'm for sure starting Bowers, McBride, and Warren.
Right.
And then I think there's a group of 4 and maybe even 5 that you could just decide if you care more about floor or ceiling. And those would be Kelsey, Laporta, Ferguson, and Fannin, and Juwan Johnson. Because we need to remember, as awesome as Tucker Kraft was last week, he's still probably going to average 5 or 6 targets a game.
Yeah.
Even when he's 100% healthy.
Yeah, and they're playing Cleveland.
And they're playing Cleveland. And so, yes, he has more upside than those guys, but if he scores 2 fantasy points today, I don't think anybody should be surprised or really alarmed.
I'm going to ask the chat.
Dave's turning into the Joker.
I'm going to ask the chat. Chat, can you name, and don't look it up, it needs to happen in the next 5 seconds. How many yards did Tucker Kraft have in week 1 against the Lions?
My guess is 10.
Okay. You're guessing 10.
I thought it was in the 30s.
Dave says in the 30s. Let's go. People, how many yards did Tucker Kraft have in week 1? 124? No, that's not it. You could divide that by 10, basically. 45, 27, 37, 70, 65. He had 16 yards in week 1.
Yeah.
16 yards. He had 124 in week 2. Tucker Kraft had 16 yards in week 1. But did score a touchdown. Okay. Other news. No Worthy tonight. I'm just going to ask the fact that, I'm supposed to have that comment. Go on now. There we go. Jalen Royals might play. Does that do anything for you?
Doesn't do anything for me at all.
Okay. I was thinking more could take targets away from Hollywood Brown, but we're not there. Isaiah Likely's out. Evan Ingram is out. Does that change anything for you guys?
Makes me a little bit more hopeful that Troy Franklin can repeat what he did last week because both of those guys work in the slot. Franklin worked in the slot quite a bit last week. Less slot competition for Franklin.
All right. Guys, I got to run. I'll see you in a little bit.
You look good. Dave looks very good with the makeup.
Man. Okay. Adam, can you help me?
Yeah.
Because I said I'm going to move Ricky Pearsall into my top 20. And then I started moving him up. Am I going to rank Ricky Pearsall over Rome Odunze against the Cowboys?
No.
Am I going to rank him ahead of T. Higgins?
I would. I'm nervous.
Devontae Adams?
Higgins. No. I would start Adams.
Deebo Samuel?
Deebo. Wow. No, I don't think so. I think Deebo's earned it.
I'm going to finish with Pearsall at 22, so not quite as high.
I talked about this on Friday's show. You weren't on, so I'll talk about it now. San Francisco is 24th in wide receiver targets right now, but they are tied for last in wide receiver targets of 5 air yards or less. They have, I don't know if I have more stats to back that up, but the point of it, the gist of it was the average route depths and the ADOTs are very high. For Pearsall, his ADOT has been 14.9 yards and 16.5 yards in 2 games. And I absolutely hate that. So, they're not giving him any short area targets, not allowing for any yak. Every short area throw is going to McCaffrey, basically.
I think we are one blown coverage by the Seahawks away from not feeling near as good about Ricky Pearsall.
Yeah, I mean, I sort of feel the same way about Juwan Jennings. Kind of. I don't remember if it was exactly blown coverage.
Well, the difference for me with Jennings is whenever those two have been on the field together, and Jennings isn't playing together, so it doesn't matter.
Right.
But whenever they've been on the field together, Jennings just is the by far and away clear number one wide receiver.
Was that really the case in week 1? I feel it was pretty even.
The first 3 weeks of the game, or the first 3 quarters of the game, Jennings' target share was like 21 or 22%, and Pearsall's was 14.
Oh. Could that be the difference between one target or no? I don't think so.
I think probably 2.
Yeah, probably.
But it's almost the exact same share that they had last week and almost the exact same share that they had last year.
Because last week was not Brock Purdy. But what I thought was going to happen was I thought Pearsall, because Kyle Shanahan in the preseason, I'm sorry, we're going to do rapid fire questions in a minute. We'll make up for lost time. In the preseason, Kyle Shanahan had a great quote about why Ricky Pearsall was a great yak candidate. And what we know about the 49ers is they're always really good at producing yak. He's got strong hands and he can turn it upfield and be great. I thought he was going to be doing that. And he's just a downfield guy right now. And it's weird and I don't love it, but it's the Christian McCaffrey effect.
Right.
Okay. Speaking of which, Ricky Pearsall or Mike Evans, half PPR.
I'm going Mike Evans.
Yeah. I also gave this stat earlier today. Mike Evans, it's been 3 seasons since he's gone 3 games without a touchdown. Didn't happen in 2023 or 2024. Pearsall or Quentin Johnston?
Oh, Pearsall easily.
Yeah. Javonte, Judkins, Tillman, Kraft, Golden. We need 2 in PPR.
Javonte for sure. And I would go Kraft.
2 players that I have a feeling about, but this feeling will be mostly left on benches for me. Are Travion Henderson and Matthew Golden. Like
can I give you the sneaky start of the week?
Yeah.
Tyler Algier.
Really?
The last 2 seasons against the Carolina Panthers, he's averaged over 14 points per game. And Bijan Robinson's crushed in pretty much all of those games.
How interesting.
Because Carolina's run defense is awful.
Yeah. And
he usually gets 14 carries and a couple of targets against them.
Yeah, they're giving up 5.67 yards per carry to running backs. That was mostly ETN. They did better against the Cardinals, but that's an interesting sleeper for sure. Olave or T. Higgins in PPR?
I may be on I like Olave too. That's another one that I struggle with Pearsall with. But I will go T. Higgins.
Cortland Sutton, Romeo Doubs, or Breece Hall, PPR?
I'm going to go Hall.
I was talking, I was at a little barbecue yesterday with some Jets fans, and I was like, you're getting a quarterback upgrade this week. I don't know if I really believe that. But
that's a good trolling thing to say.
Well, no, I was saying it to be nice. I think like he doesn't have the weekly upside of Fields, but I also don't think he has the weekly downside of Fields. Fields was so bad last week. It was crazy.
I think Breece Hall and Garrett Wilson are at least getting a fantasy upgrade.
Yeah, that's kind of right. It's kind of how I feel. I think you're just going to have like sort of a more steady offense. Henderson or Golden?
Henderson.
Ibuka or Rashid Shaheed? I meant to click on that, and then we'll answer this one.
Ibuka.
Pollard or Swift, half PPR?
Man, this is one of those where could there be a more Spider-Man meme of a question? Half PPR, I will go Pollard.
Believe it or not, I'm going to go Swift. I like him because I just think we're going to get so many points in that game. I feel like he's going to be a part of it.
Yeah, he would be an easy answer for me if it wasn't for the fact that he's coming into the game with an injury.
Fair. Okay. Kyron Williams, Tedoroa McMillan, or Mike Evans? Pick one.
Full PPR, I'm going Evans.
Oh, man.
Although I like Kyron too.
I actually feel like Tedoroa is the safest, but it's probably not going to score. Fine. Evans, fine. Fine.
It's going to be a lot of worry about Mike Evans if he's got another 6 for 50 with no touchdown.
I just think for him, he's had a really hard schedule. If that happens again, it's going to be for the same reason. He's just getting shadowed by a great corner. Sutton or Pickens, full PPR?
I'd like to be higher on George Pickens than I am, but it's Sutton for me.
Someone said How can we sit the number 7 wide receiver in fantasy, Quentin Johnston? I didn't know he was the number 7. But that makes sense. But yeah, like it's just a general question. How can we sit Quentin Johnston?
I think it's mostly because we don't believe Ladd McConkey is going to be as bad as he has. And because Quentin Johnston didn't just start playing football 2 weeks ago.
And it's the Broncos, right? They have 2 very good cornerbacks in Surtain and Riley Moss. And can he get behind them for a big play? He's obviously a little bit big play dependent. I'm starting him in, I want to say 3 leagues. They're all kind of on the deeper side. I think one's 14 teams, and the other 2 are my 2 dynasty leagues.
You're the only person I know that's just been from week 1 start Quentin Johnston every week.
But I haven't wanted to. I've been very lucky.
It's worked out great.
And Javonte Williams, I just haven't had a choice. Williams or May, and Hogging or Pearsall. That's probably Higgins.
I'm going to go Williams and Higgins, and you will go Williams and Pearsall.
Yeah, I will go Williams and Pearsall because Jamar Chase is hogging all the targets.
Go ahead. I got another stat for you in just a moment.
Yeah, Ridley, Abuka, or Mooney?
Abuka.
What's your stat?
Week 1, Sam Laporta had more catches, yards, and fantasy points than any Lions wide receiver. Week 2, Zach Ertz had more yards and fantasy points than any Commanders wide receiver. Both of them played the Packers. Harold Fannin currently leads the Browns in catches and is only 6 yards behind Jerry Jeudy.
And Cedric Tillman has outscored Jerry Jeudy in 5 of his last 6 games.
It's just touchdowns.
It is.
Cedric Tillman's also had a terrible year, but he did catch a deflected touchdown last week.
He did. It was a great catch. Joe Flacco's had kind of a weird year. His 2 interceptions in week 1 were not really his fault.
Right.
And one touchdown he threw in week 2 should have been an interception.
I would not bet any pennies at all on Joe Flacco finishing this game.
Non-PPR, McLaurin, Harrison, or Garrett Wilson?
This is Harrison's best format for sure. I am still going to go Garrett. I'm going to go Garrett Wilson.
No one wants to sit Marvin Harrison Jr. more than Jacob Gibbs. What's up, Jacob? Oh, yeah. No, I can't hear you.
This is Gibbs erasure.
No, I just check your mic setting. I don't think you're muted. All right, we'll work on it. You know what? I'm going to leave you in the stream to figure it out, so don't curse or anything. We'll get you when we get you. All right, let's move on. Kelsey or Ertz?
Kelsey for me.
Jeudy or Troy Franklin?
Jeudy for me.
Man, these questions are coming in hot. Tillman or Fanning, PPR?
Harold Fanning.
Oh, I think we got you, Jacob.
Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah, hey, there he is. What's going on?
Starting Harold Fanning everywhere, you know me.
FOE.
How are you, Jacob? Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Yeah, feeling good. I was just reflecting on a quote from Mike McDaniel where he was talking about how they this whole time have been looking forward to instituting the Ollie Gordon week 3 usage. It's just kind of a reminder that what just happened these first 2 weeks might not be at all representative of what's coming.
I hope so. I mean,
I think that week 3 is the most dangerous week of fantasy football because after week 1, most reasonable people understand it was just 1 week. We can't make too much out of it, but it happens twice and everybody's just certain that that's reality from this point forward. And it's not at all.
It's true, right? I mean, the season changes so much. I think the problem is for me, I'm 0-2, right? It's like if I were even 1-1 in my Amari and Hampton leagues, and I have a ton of Hampton, then I'd be fine just waiting it out. But man, I feel like I need a win. I can't go 0-3. I can't go 0-4. 0-3, I think you can come back from. But it's got to turn around for pretty soon for these managers who are 0-2. So I think that's part of the panic. They've been so bad. All right, so let's go to Karen Williams. Oh, that's Kyron when he's being like really annoying. Or Ashton.
I've got Genty in full PPR, Kyron, and everything else.
Genty for me.
Heath, you have chat access, right?
Yeah.
All right. I've got to give my wife some fantasy advice here. I need a text.
Okay, 100%. We've got need 2 in full PPR, Jacob. JMO, T-Mac, DJ Moore, or Ricky Pearsall.
I'm going T-Mac and Ricky Pearsall with no Juwan Jennings.
I am as well. I was talking earlier about how I'm having trouble getting Pearsall ranked, but definitely ahead of JMO and ahead of DJ Moore. A lot of questions about Ibuka because of the injury concerns and the reporting war between Ian Rappaport, who says there will be no restrictions, and Adam Schefter, who says he'll kind of be on a snap count. Isaiah Pacheco or Emeka Ibuka?
Oh, gosh. I would go Ibuka. I'm having a tough time clicking Pacheco's name anywhere.
Yeah.
I am too. Adam mentioned it, that there's a lot of talk about the Chiefs wanting to get the run game going. I'm kind of feeling like maybe we get a few Brashard Smith carries in this game.
That would be fun. I've been wanting that. I don't know if it's this week or not. Based off like the coach speak, it doesn't really sound like we're there yet.
Right. But we get a first half of Isaiah Pacheco having 6 carries for 17 yards, and it might be happening. Ibuka or David Montgomery full PPR.
Oh man. I'll go Ibuka full PPR.
I will too. Here's a good one because this is my sleeper of the week, Jacob. Tyler Algier or Cam Scadaboo, half PPR.
Yeah, closer than people realize, honestly. I would go Scadaboo, but it's not that far apart. So is Algier your sleeper of the week?
It is.
I like that, yeah.
What am I doing right now?
Thumbs down.
Ooh. Like this is the Scadaboo sign from now on.
So Adam, Giants Insider, was last week's second half usage because Tyrone Tracy got banged up or because they hate Tyrone Tracy?
Oh, did he get banged? Oh, right, because he's on the injury report. No, I think it's because he's been one of the worst running backs in the NFL. He's just not getting it done. And it's really been since like mid-season last year. He finished the year so poorly. Their run blocking, it's kind of well documented now on Giants Twitter. It's just awful. They're not opening anything up. I have very little faith in the Giants run game. I mean, the Chiefs run defense is terrific. I don't think Scadaboo is going to do much, but I would take him over Algier.
I'm putting this up there and you can take controls again after this, Adam.
Yeah.
But just because I want to say in my full PPR projections, I do have Harold Fannin ahead of Tucker Kraft this week. I don't anticipate anybody's actually going to listen to that. And I'm not entirely sure that I would want to make that choice. I think Fannin has a higher floor though, for sure.
I'd go Kraft, but I see totally what you're saying. I mean, it seems like Fannin has like a 7.5 to 8.5 point floor. Which is pretty damn good. Kraft, 16 yards in week 1. Jacob, your thoughts on my screen name today?
I called the upset as well. Dan asked what my score prediction was, and I said 13-10 or something. Just a horrible game. Yeah.
I said, for those of you who've been here for the entire time, I'll say it again. But I said about an hour ago, the Chiefs right now are Clemson. They're just like a brand name that's not the same. We shouldn't be intimidated by them. They're still good, but they're very beatable. That'll change next week when they get Worthy back.
So what do you think the comparison is between the Eagles and the Giants?
Like the college football team?
Like if they played on a neutral field today, what do you think the spread should be?
Oh, 12?
I was going to say 6 or 6.5.
I think somewhere in between those numbers is probably right. How many points did the Eagles beat the Chiefs by last week?
I don't remember. I don't remember.
3.
I just don't feel like the Eagles are playing very well either. Maybe that's the Chiefs' defense.
I think the Eagles are probably going to play worse because they had their Jawan Taylor moment last week where the whole league realized they've been cheating. And they're going to start calling that now because if they just call that play legally, the Chiefs win that game.
But the Chiefs could have won that game anytime there's an interception in the end zone. It's
right. Oh yeah, if Kelsey catches the ball or if they call false start.
Yeah. Well, they probably still could have scored.
I waited a whole week to say this. All right, I didn't say it all throughout the week. No sour grapes from Heath.
It's annoying.
But it's factually true. And since that happened to Jawan Taylor, week 1, his first game with the Chiefs, he's been the most penalized player in the NFL because the NFL got harassed about it, and they just started calling all of the penalties on him.
Because he basically lines up like as a running back in the shotgun formation.
He goes backwards on the same timing that the Eagles go forwards on the tush push.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Early. Okay. What to do with Travis Hunter? Stash.
Yeah.
I would prefer to stash him, but he is in full PPR still in my top 48. So I'm starting him in a league. I only because, it's funny, Adam, the 2 tight end league in FFT, I also picked up Harold Fannin. And if I could play Harold Fannin at wide receiver, I would start him over Travis Hunter, but I can't.
Oh, the 2 tight end, you have Bowers and McBride.
It's a 1 tight end league, but I have Bowers, McBride, and Harold Fannin now.
That's a really funny comparison. They're basically playing the same role. I think we actually get more downfield routes for Fannin than we have for Hunter so far.
Wow. All right. Let's go rapid fire for a couple minutes here. Pearsall, T. Higgins, Debo, sit 1.
Higgins.
I would sit Pearsall.
Sutton, Javonte, Pearsall, Pacheco, Debo, sit 2.
Sutton, Javonte, Pearsall.
I would sit Pacheco and Sutton.
Yeah, same.
So you're starting Pearsall over Sutton?
I am.
Okay. Golden, Judkins, Tillman, Fannin. Pick 1.
FOE.
Yeah, sure.
FOE stands for Fannin over everyone.
Yeah, of course.
Not that. That's not a question. Jake must be. Yes, this guy looks exactly like Jake Seeley. Pick 3 in PPR: Wilson, Debo, Adams, Abuka.
I'm sitting Abuka.
Yep, same.
He looks exactly like Seeley. Abuka or Sutton? Then we'll answer this one. I meant to click on Abuka or Sutton.
Sutton.
It's very close for me. Yeah, I have Abuka 2 spots ahead of him.
Chubb, Pacheco, Pearsall, Higgins, Abuka. We need a lot. A running back, a wide receiver, and a flex.
Pacheco, Higgins, and Pearsall.
Same. Yep. Wait, no, not Pacheco. I would go Chubb over Pacheco.
For what it's worth, Jaguars right now, they're allowing 3.3 yards per carry to running backs. Chuba Hubbard had 16 carries, 57 yards. Chase Brown had 16 carries, 47 yards. Don't know if we buy it, but their run defense has been good. That's Nick Chubb's opponent today. Agree with the first part of this. Kyron, Chuba, Javonte, pick 2. Ooh.
Chuba and Javonte?
I am going to sit. Is it full PPR?
Oh, sorry. I'm
going to sit Javonte.
Oh, wow.
Jordan Mason or Tedero McMillan, PPR?
Did you say full PPR?
Yeah.
T-Mac.
I'm still going with Mason. No, Javonte is like the upper level of the Daniel Jones for me this week. Like I'm moving him up, but I'm not reacting quite as quick as everyone else. I'll react quicker on these younger guys, but the older guys, like 2 weeks, is just not quite enough for me.
It's just that everything lines up so perfectly for him in this game, too.
Yeah. Right. Like anything other than the non-obvious stuff?
No, I mean, they struggle to defend runs up the middle. It's a projected shootout. Yeah, it's everything.
Gotcha. Jacobs or Myers, PPR?
Jacobs?
I'm going to go Myers.
Jacobs?
I'm going to go Myers. Jacobs has 1 target this year, and he's facing the best run defense. I know it's really hard to sit him. It seems like he's off to a great start. He's averaging like 14 PPR points per game.
I'll go Jacobs, but it's very, very close.
I was about to say, like, even before this question, there have been 3 running backs that are just getting no targets. Jacobs, Kyron Williams, Tony Pollard. There's probably more, but those are the ones that really stick out to me. And
Jacobs is the one that they have it. Chris Brooks has like an 8% target share. Like he is getting targets.
If you look at Jacobs' target per out run rate, though, I think it's something like 3%. It's usually 15% or something like that. I don't know if I have that stat in my notes somewhere. 1 target. Yeah, he's usually about 18% target per out run rate. Right now, it's 3.2%. Out of 29 running backs with 20 or more carries, the only running back who has fewer targets or who has a lower target per route run rate than
Tony
Josh
Pollard.
Jacobs is Zach Charbonnet. Who
Oh, I
has,
thought it was Tony Pollard.
no, Pollard probably just ahead because he has 2 targets. Charbonnet has 0. Jacob, do you have any beyond the box score stats that you want to throw at us?
Josh Jacobs normally has an 18% target per hour run rate, but it's only 3% right now. So big Jacobs game coming is what I'm hearing. Definitely some positive
He's
regression.
due.
Yeah, at least 4 targets this week.
Targets, yeah.
Yeah, I think we'll get to questions again. I have a question for Jacob because these types of things I always think are interesting. At what point is it regression because this is what he normally has, and at what point is it they're doing something different?
As it pertains to like Jacobs in this instance, it would just be really weird for his target rate to be below 10%. I don't know why they would just like refuse to throw him the ball. What I've seen is Brooks has been in for like 2-minute drills and stuff like that. And so he's just gotten some checkdowns. But like, I guess I don't really know exactly which direction to take this. It's a very open-ended question. Normally the threshold I look for is around 300, 350 routes. And so anything that happens before that is like, could be anything, could be random. And we're like very early into that. We're like 50, 60 routes into that for most receivers. Yeah, I don't know if I did a good job answering that.
No, I think obviously you're being patient. Right. He's not going to have a 3% target per route run rate. Okay. Let's see. So someone says if this is rapid fire, I don't know what isn't rapid fire. I agree. So what we're going to do is legit rapid fire in a few minutes. If we can get to 1.6K likes. Right now we have 4,829 people watching on YouTube and we have 1.2K likes. So
Click like.
Click that like button. I'll go, ooh, this poll on YouTube is razor thin right now. You're dropped back in the 1990s. You just walked into a Blockbuster. What is your first move? Head to the video game section. Check out the new releases wall. Grab popcorn and candy. Or run for that always rented movie. Now, grab popcorn and candy and run for the always rented movie are way behind. They have 13% of the vote. The other two, head to the video game section, 43%. Check out the new releases wall, 44%. That was my vote. Narrow margin here. Jacob, do you know what a Blockbuster video is?
I know that one where it's like run for the movie. I was like, I'm missing this. I've got no idea what we're even talking about. Yeah, this is good. I think I would do the video games personally, see what's there right then. But yeah, either one of those top 2 sound really fun.
Heath?
Yeah. Let's answer some questions.
You didn't get to 1.6 yet, though.
Why not?
Trying to extort these people. All right, fine. Let's go. Here we go. Rapid fire. Let's put 3.5 minutes on the clock here. Pittman or Montgomery?
Montgomery.
Sutton, Judkins, Jamo, Pearsall.
Yep.
It does look good on me. Thank you. Pick 3, half PPR. Marvin, Sutton, Ibuka, or Higgins?
I would sit Sutton, I think.
I would sit
Yeah.
Ibuka.
Harrison or there was another one there. I'm sorry. I don't remember what it is. Harrison or AJ Brown?
It was Caleb Williams or Baker.
Oh.
And it's Caleb for me, but it's really close.
I've got Baker, but it's really close.
I would go AJ Brown over MHJ.
I would too.
Hollywood Brown or Keenan Allen? Half PPR.
Hollywood.
I actually think it's Keenan. I'm really curious what's going to happen here with the Chiefs with Jalen Royals being back. Maybe
I know you like Jalen
Royals. I do.
Dobbins or Kyle Dobbins. DeAndre Swift's going to play. Pick 1, full PPR. Chase Brown, Ricky Pearsall, Brian Thomas Jr.
Brian Thomas Jr.
Sure. Yeah. Good luck.
Yeah. Wait, can people? Yeah, right. You should be able to just have. There's a setting on CBS, by the way, where you can have waivers run every day except for Sunday morning, which is the best way to be here. RJ Harvey or Manong. Now this one's harder.
I'm pretty sure I have Monangai higher. I think there's a real chance that depending on how the game goes, this is the Monangai game where he really starts to get more work, not just like part-time duties.
I think there is a chance if it's a blowout in the third quarter instead of the fourth. I'll go Harvey.
Would you trade Javonte Williams for Tetaroa McMillan in half PPR?
Yeah.
I would.
Swift or Dobbins?
Swift for me.
I have Swift one spot higher.
Herbert or Baker?
I'm pretty sure it's Herbert.
Herbert for
Yep.
me.
Sit one in PPR. Tet, Aroa, JSN, Mason, or Pearsall?
Wow. I think I would
Pearsall.
say Pearsall, yeah.
I would also sit Pearsall. However, we have to guard ourselves against the possibility of JSN. Well, you are doing that. Okay, because Pearsall is in the late window too. So if JSN somehow doesn't play because he is sick, you just pivot to Pearsall. Bill, Stevenson, or Pacheco? Sit one.
Sit Pacheco.
I would sit Stevenson.
Pickens or Pearsall?
Pearsall.
It's Pickens for me.
Adam is better than Dan Schneier with tennis balls around there. I don't think that's true.
Lies.
Abuka, Travion, Bill, Pacheco, Tillman. What do we need? One flex.
Buka.
Yeah, Abuka.
Sure. I wanted to go Bill.
I think he's good. I think Bill could have a good game for sure. I
Full
feel like
PPR. I think you got to
Raiders-
go Ibuka.
the Raiders' run defense has been very good. Let me check the numbers here. Travion Henderson, 5 for 27. Stevenson, 7 carries for 15. Omarion Hampton, 8 for 24. Najee Harris, 8 for 28. So they've had a very good run defense. Their defense in general has been good. Kelsey or Tyler Warren?
Warren.
Yep.
DK Metcalf or Breece Hall in PPR?
Breeze. I don't like either one of those guys this week, really.
Brees.
I'm pro baked burger. I'm not pro baked burgers anymore. Baked burgers suck. I said it. Wandale Robinson or Omarion Hampton in full PPR?
Wandale.
Yeah.
Yeah, unbelievable. But yeah.
I think he'll kill the Chiefs. We've really struggled against slot.
Yeah. Yeah, for 2 years in a row now. I mean, assuming this is like a year. It's only been 2 games. Happy Halloween, Penguin Blue waving tear. Hollywood Brown or J.K. Dobbins?
Hollywood.
I think I would go Dobbins.
Appreciate your courage, Swamp 33, showing up with that avatar today. Pick one wide receiver and one flex. So sit one of these guys, but one of them has to be a wide receiver that you sit. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Never mind. Sit one.
I would sit AJ Brown.
I would actually sit Evans, I think. Wow, yeah, I'm way lower than consensus on Evans, I see.
All right, let's talk about that. I would also sit Evans. What are you thinking?
Worried about the line. Don't really love the cornerback matchup. Yeah, I think AJ Brown's going to be fine. Like, I don't really think the Rams have the cornerbacks to cover. Their whole plan is like get pressure quickly because they don't really have the guys to stop someone like this. And I don't know if they're going to be able to do that as effectively against the Eagles. Maybe.
Right. So we can talk about a couple of things, right? Obviously, we talked about Sauce on Evans all week, but we've also briefly touched on Ahkello Witherspoon being out for the Rams, and he's going to be replaced by the guy that the Commanders drafted that was a total bust. That
Forbes.
Emmanuel Forbes, that AJ Brown has torched in the past. So it's favorable in that.
This is another one of those things that in the opposite direction of the Daniel Jones, Javonte Williams mold. The Eagles' offensive plan passing the ball has been awful. Jalen Hurts' intended air yards per pass attempt is down to 6.
Yeah.
And his specialty is throwing the deep ball. And so I'm hopeful for AJ Brown, but I'd be really worried if they have the same philosophy this week.
Yeah, right. They're so conservative right now. It's frustrating.
On the other side of that, I could bring up the Baker Mayfield has been one of the least accurate quarterbacks in the league, weirdly, through 2 weeks. And that's maybe part of the reason why Mike Evans has, like 7 fantasy points per game or whatever.
Yeah.
Baker Mayfield,
Baker's played good overall. Like he's still doing his thing. They're 2-0, but like he's been freaking spraying some balls just all over the place.
There's a lot of similarities to the way Mahomes has been.
Yeah.
Except Mahomes is losing.
When are we going to start calling him Faker Mayfield, by the way?
No way.
He's such a faker. Are you kidding me? He's always grabbing his knees, this and that. You saw he goes down, he starts grabbing his leg. CJ Gardner-Johnson starts talking smack to him. He pops up immediately, and Faker Mayfield is fine.
Can you imagine how much you would love him if the Giants had taken that chance a couple of years ago when they had the opportunity?
I don't love. No, I like Baker Mayfield. I have no problem with it. He's Faker.
I'm not sure he would have actually had the same transformation either with Brian Daboll.
Oh, offensive genius. I'm looking forward to Brian Daboll and Mike McDaniel. McDaniel especially becoming offensive coordinators and having like great offenses.
Hopefully one of them for the Chiefs. Or can we get Eric Bieniemy back or anything?
All right, pick one. Bill or Henderson?
Bill.
Where's Baker's been amazing. Let's see. I had some questions here. Harvey, Pacheco, or Algier?
Pacheco.
Yeah, that's fine. Algier's right behind Pacheco, though.
Yeah. Might have more carries.
Don't Scadaboo in Laporta. Non-PPR, Dak Prescott or Caleb Williams? Non-PPR.
I'm not sure Caleb's going to have any catches this week. I'll go Caleb still.
Just barely Dak.
Pick two, Ibuka, Debo, Jacoby.
Sidek Buka.
I would too.
Jawan Johnson or Harold Fannin, half PPR?
It's Jawan for me.
I've got, half PPR, I'll go Jawan.
JOE. Select 2.5 PPR. Tootin, Scadaboo, Bill Golden. Thanks. Bill is like the easy one for me.
Yeah, I think it's going to be Scadaboo and Bill.
Yep.
I have Tootin just barely behind Scadaboo. The Texans have really struggled to tackle running backs, so there's definitely some explosive upside there.
Let's see. Pick two here. Marvin Harrison Jr., Ibuka, or DJ Moore?
I would sit Moore.
Tough. Yeah, let me check. Yeah, Moore would sit for me as well.
Jacob, have you looked at DJ Moore's profile? It's very, very different and pretty troubling. Like very much, deep route depth in the slot more than ever. He's been much better, not more than ever, but basically tied for career high slot rate. He's been much better outside than in the slot in his career. I don't know if you have any thoughts on what's going on there with Odunze seemingly overtaking him.
Yeah, everything that we've seen indicates that Odunze is like the clear wide receiver one. And the more I dig into like what Ben Johnson's saying, it's the same thing. Like he just seems so enamored with him and the ability to move him around and have him win in all these different types of ways. Whereas Moore, we have kind of this vague, ambiguous stuff that might be about him that sounds negative, and it's like, I'm just kind of not touching that if I can. It seems like Odunze is the clear wide receiver one. This is a weird defense they're facing, though, that plays like almost all zone coverage, like sit back and let you beat them. And Odunze has been way, way better against man than zone. So maybe we see some stuff shift over to Moore or some of these ancillary pieces here.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about what Wan'Dale Robinson did to them, like couldn't DJ Moore, who's in 32% slot rate, couldn't DJ Moore do something similar to the Dallas Cowboys? I think it's a good DFS play, which reminds me, I have to set my DFS lineup. Totally forgot. So we'll work on that. Here, back to your questions. Javonte Williams, Ibuka, Tet. Okay, start with that. Pick one. Javonte, Ibuka, or McMillan?
I'm going McMillan.
Me too.
Daniel Jones or Bo Nix?
Jones. Has anybody decided they're willing to call him Indiana Jones yet on this podcast? I haven't gone there yet.
I will never call him Indiana Jones.
I don't have either of them ranked in the top 12, but I'll still go with Bo Nix.
Let's see. Daniel Jones. I feel like this has been a great matchup for quarterbacks. Or no, it's been a bad one.
Been a bad one. It's his first game outside too.
Outside. Does that really matter?
Yeah.
I mean, they're not playing in like a typhoon or monsoon.
Outside, he's going to remember who he is. He's been hiding.
All right. Evans, Brian Thomas Jr., or McMillan?
I think this is T-Mac again for me.
It's Brian Thomas for me.
Yep.
I'm in full on bury my head in the sand mode.
He's gonna get Sting lead.
That doesn't matter to him if he's right.
It doesn't matter to him if he's right, because I went back and watched the tape of him against Stingley, and he did beat him deep several times, but the throw wasn't there. And deep balls are hard. I mean, a lot of times guys miss on deep balls. I know he can beat Stingley. I don't know that the quarterback can get it to him when he beats Stingley. This is a good question here. Where is it? Here, yeah, got it. Best wing flavor? Let's start with that.
I've got my first off, not sauce. Buffalo rub, dry rub. That is the best.
I've been obsessed with dry rubs lately. I like garlic, anything garlic.
Yeah. I used to get like a garlic teriyaki, I think.
Yeah.
In Flanagan's, I want to say. I'll go with that. We need 2. Evans, Higgins, Pollard. This is actually kind of easy for me, but I'll let you guys go. And yes, I can be the tiebreaker if you'd like.
I would sit Pollard.
Yeah, that's fine. Full PPR.
I would sit Higgins. I really want to see.
It's those 2, yeah.
Yeah, and plus, like, the Vikings are getting healthier. They're getting Van Ginkel.
You do not like any of those 3 players this week, do you?
I like Pollard, but I was been pretty optimistic about Pollard. I kind of thought you would like Pollard because we love the role, right? It's like finally gets a good matchup. So I like Pollard. I would rank them Pollard, Evans, Higgins. I'd rank them Evans, Pollard, Higgins.
I'll go with Pollard. Unless you like really want to upside, then go with Higgins. But Pollard is probably safer.
Okay.
Have you ever set a lineup, Jacob, based on who was safer? Like playing in leagues with you and looking at who you start. I do not feel like safety has ever come into consideration.
Sometimes.
We got. Oh, sorry. Pearsall or Keenan Allen?
Slick Rick.
Pearsall.
Does pineapple belong on a pizza? 100%.
Yep.
If you like it.
Kevin's been asking since 9 a.m. I don't know what time it is. But
Well, it could be on the West Coast.
Yeah. Pick 3. Kyron, McMillan, Evans, Ibuka, Hollywood, Jameson.
Doesn't say format in terms of scoring. If it's full PPR, I would go T-Mac, Evans, and JMO. If not, I think I would go Kyron over JMO.
Not JMO for me.
Okay. Are you done or is there more?
I'm not
I
starting
feel
Luka
so
either.
good about McMillan this week. It depends on like the game environment and how well Bryce is able to play and the line is able to play, but he looks so good out there.
I'd go
And
the wide receivers, Tet, Aroa, Evans, and Hollywood.
AJ Terrell out for Atlanta. Swift or Genty?
Genty.
Sorry. Mahomes or Herbert was the previous question.
Herbert, yeah.
Ibuka, Connor, Ridley, Higgins. Sit 1.
Ridley.
Yep.
Connor, Bill, or Harrison?
I guess MHJ.
Yep. Harrison.
Full PPR.
Juwan Johnson or Travis Kelce?
Kelsey for me.
Very close. I do have Kelsey 1 spot above him.
All right. This FanDuel lineup's almost done here. Sutton, Franklin, Pearsall, Pollard. Pick 2.
Let's go
Pollard and
Pearsall
Pearsall.
and Pollard, yeah.
Harvey, Najee, Monangai. Pick 1.
I think I'm going Monangai.
I'm going to go Harvey.
They've said like the more that he gets out there, the more that they trust him. And I feel like that's where we're at with him is he's just done everything right. Whereas like Swift has fumbled. He's been the worst running back in the NFL.
He has?
He's the Bears on run. If you take away explosive runs, which is not like he's been creating a lot of them, the Bears are first in yards before contact on running back runs created. Like they're creating opportunities and they're dead last in rushing success rate.
But he does have an explosive run or two, unlike Monangai.
Unlike who?
Monangai.
No, okay, it's like 10 carries or
Yeah,
something.
he barely played. Drake May or Jordan Love?
May.
Yeah.
Oh, hello from South Africa. Welcome. Half PPR. I need 2 flexes. Connor, Pollard, JCM, Pickens, DK, Tootin.
Pickens and those running backs are tough.
I'm going to go Pollard and DK.
Pickens and Connor. Pollard is fine. They're very, very close. I can't get there with DK. I don't know. Like, I don't like the offense. I don't like the usage.
I just, I don't love
Christian
Rodgers.
Gonzalez is back.
He's not. He's out.
He's out. That's
Yeah.
big. Thank you.
Out.
And the Patriots have given up 364 yards to Geno and over 300 yards to Tua after he looked like he was dead. I just think the Patriots' pass defense is awful.
How did I
Yeah.
miss Gonzalez news?
They suck. Okay, Wandale or Ridley?
One deal.
What a
I was
shame,
just
Calvin
thinking
Ridley. Yeah, I got to go Wandale here.
Wandale.
Ibuka or Sutton, and Michael Penix or Jordan Love?
Sutton and Love.
Yeah.
Should I trade? The question was, I think, should I trade Kyron Williams for Brian Thomas Jr.?
I would.
I think that's what the question was. Okay, now Odunze of London. Is that a team name or is that a question that was supposed to be or?
I would go with London. He's crushed this matchup in the past.
Me too.
And then full PPR, Jalen Warren, Tony Pollard, Chuba Hubbard.
I'll sit Warren.
I would sit Pollard. I love Warren, man. I feel pretty good about him. He was like, they had turned it over to him as the bell cow last week before the game got out of hand.
Well, then Jalen Warren, DeAndre Swift, or Tony Pollard. Start 2.
It would be Warren and Pollard for me.
And I would sit Warren.
If you want me to be the tiebreaker, whoever said that earlier, I would also sit Warren.
Boo.
Faker Aizer. TJ Hawkinson or Hunter Henry, half PPR.
What are you eating there?
Harold Fannin.
What am I eating there?
Hawkinson.
It looks like I'm not enjoying it. Oh, it's the banana that was trying to sneak last week. Yeah. Love that. Ricky Pearsall, Wicks, and Devontae Smith.
Awesome. I think you got to go with the 2 studs as much as I'm into starting Wicks this week.
Yeah, I'd sit Wicks.
I would say Wicks too. I just like how much of a sample size do we need of Devontae Smith with Goddard and AJ Brown on the field before you can't have him ranked in the top 24, right? There's no way.
Of course not.
I have
But-
Smith at 33 and Wicks at 41, so it's actually kind of close.
Yeah. Okay. All right, listen, I really need a minute here to look at my IDP roster here, if you would.
All right, here we come. Jacob, we'll go a little faster now because Adam's gone. Half PPR, sit 1, Higgins, Warren, or Pollard.
Higgins.
Half PPR, I would agree. Pick 1, Mariota, Russell Wilson, Jake Browning, or Drake May.
Drake May, baby.
It is PPR.
Ooh, that changes things.
I'm going to go with Drake May also, but I will say I like Mariota more than Browning or Russell Wilson. PPR, 16-team flex, Scattaboo or Kirk?
Scattaboo.
I think I agree with you. Need 2 and half PPR, Swift, Bill, Dobbins, Higgins.
Let's go Bill and Dobbins?
I will go Bill and Swift.
Bill and Swift.
We've got Jacoby Myers, Cortland Sutton, Garrett Wilson, sit 1.
Sutton.
I agree. I would also sit Sutton. PPR flex. This is I'm flexing Jake Ferguson in 2 different leagues, Ibuka or Jake Ferguson.
Yeah, let's go Jake Ferguson.
I'm going with Jake Ferguson as well. We already answered that. Fannin for me is in the projections higher than Kraft, but we're both starting Kraft over Fannin. Full PPR flex. Pacheco. Thanks, Adam. Mooney, Ridley, or Franklin.
You go ahead if you got it. It's pretty close between those receivers. I want to check.
I think it would be in full PPR. I would go Ridley over Pacheco.
Yeah, Ridley for me, just barely. I actually really like Mooney.
Marvin Harrison Jr., Travis Hunter, Romeo Dobbs, Matthew Golden, Stephon Diggs. Pick 2. Harrison feels like the easy one to me. I would go Dobbs as the second.
I do have Hunter just barely above Dobbs, but I'm fine with either one.
Man, if we have had like 17 people, and I didn't click it, but ask Pearsall or Sutton. We're both going Pearsall over Sutton. London, Pickens, or Fannin. Pick 2 in half PPR.
London and Pickens, huge upside for Pickens in this spot.
I agree, although Harold Fannin might score more than both of them. We've got Ibuka or Cooper Kupp full PPR.
Ibuka.
I think Kupp has he can't have a higher floor after week 1. What did you make of Cooper Kupp last week? 16 PPR fantasy points after being basically not involved the week before. And we do have JSN dealing with some sort of stomach bug.
Yeah, he looked better than I expected. I think he might be somebody you can use on occasion. And I think, there's probably going to be some games like week 1 too, especially if they go really run heavy, which could be what we see here if they get up early on the Saints.
Hunter Henry or Matthew Golden? We're digging deep.
I guess Henry,
Yeah.
I still don't know if we're going to get much of a role for Golden, but there's upside. There's definitely upside for him to get a huge play.
Kyler or Michael Penix?
Kyler.
Yeah, I'm not even considering Penix this week, which means he's probably going to throw for 3 touchdowns. Jalen Warren or Garrett Wilson in half PPR?
I think you got to go Wilson, even though I do like Warren.
I've got Warren at 11.8 in the half PPR projections, 11.7 for Wilson. So I guess I would lean Wilson ever so slightly. Need 2 in PPR, Connor, Benson, Ibuka, or Kirk. Connor and Ibuka?
Yeah.
I think so. Need 2, Genty, Chase Brown, Jordan Mason. Who are you sitting?
I'm sitting Chase Brown.
I would sit Chase Brown as well. Great usage, completely uninspiring in terms of the efficiency and the run blocking for the Bengals so far. Tight end premium flex, Njoku, Bill, or Pickens?
I'd go Pickens.
I'm relatively certain that I've got Njoku higher in the projections. The Packers have been the only thing they've not been good against, the tight end position so far. I gave this stat earlier, Jacob. I don't think you were on. Sam Laporta was better than all Lions wide receivers in week 1. And Zach Ertz was better than all Commanders receivers in week 2. So it's either Njoku or Fannin this week.
That's a Fannin stat.
Yeah,
it's a Fannin stat.
Hawkinson or Goddard, guys?
Goddard.
I will go Goddard.
All right, fine. Goddard it is. Okay, sorry.
Probably the difference between 8 fantasy points and 7.
At this point, 8 fantasy points and 0.7 fantasy. TJ Hawkinson. All right. Well, I appreciate you giving me this time to work on this lineup. And I'm not quite done yet. So I think I'm done.
Good to hear from you.
The show started earlier today. So I feel like I didn't really get a chance to. All right. Let's back to the people that matter. Wicks, Renfro, Mooney, or Tillman?
I now need a moment. We just pulled the trigger on a dynasty trade 19 minutes before the game start.
One.
Me and my brother co-manage. Be right back.
I will go Tillman.
Love or Daniel Jones?
I'm the anti-Daniel Jones guy, so it's Jordan Love.
Oh, man. Okay, so the Rams are playing without outside linebacker Nick Hampton. The update due to the injury report appears to be food-related illness.
Well, they couldn't jump off sides on the tush push anymore, so they had to try something else.
Jeez. Hubbard or Bajal Tootin? Hubbard. Mac Jones, Daniel Jones, or Jake Browning?
Jake Browning.
JSN, Pearsall, or Keenan Allen?
JSN.
Danny Dimes or Jordan Love? 4-point per passing touchdown.
It's still Love for me.
Yeah, I go Love too. Sit one, Hubbard, Warren, Pearsall.
Half PPR, I would sit Pearsall.
Yeah, all right. Ken Walker or Josh Jacobs? Ooh, this is our first Ken Walker question, I think.
Ken Walker is a top 10 running back for me this week. Josh Jacobs is not.
Okay. Abuka, Keenan Allen, or Pearsall?
Pearsall for me.
How about Connor, Pearsall, or Pickens? Half PPR.
Pickens.
Ooh, I am pretty sure that I have Pearsall.
Nobody is Connor. Okay.
Connor
McConkey.
usage makes me nervous.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Trey Benson's good.
McConkey or London?
I have Lennon as a top 5 receiver this week. I think we get a McConkey bounce back, but I'm like so in on London right now.
I have London about a 1/10 of a point better than McConkey, so we'll agree.
JSN or Kyron Williams?
JSN.
Jason.
Just not worried at all about the illness?
I just don't like Kyron really in this spot either.
Okay.
If Jason's playing, that's definitely it.
Sounded like you called him Jason. Fannin, Franklin, or Abuka? Pick one in PPR.
I'm going Fannin.
Yes, I was waiting for it. Yeah, let's go. Let's ride. FEO.
FOE.
FOE. That makes sense.
2 quarterback league. Browning, Gino, or Bryce?
Need 2.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm sitting Bryce. It's a weirdly good quarterback week. I saw Bryce was at QB 28 for me, and I wanted it to be higher, but I don't have anyone to push him ahead of.
I would sit Gino.
Yeah, there's a little bit of buy-in to this Falcons defense right now. I think it might be a bit premature,
Yeah.
but that doesn't mean you're making the wrong call. But let's see. I know they played McCarthy. Baker Mayfield had a solid game against them.
He was awful, but he threw 3 touchdowns.
He ran for a touchdown. Probably threw 2. Oh no, wait.
It was
No,
Bryce. Was it Bryce or Gino? I have Gino just 2 spots ahead of him.
You were right, Heath. Oh, Jamie's back.
Thanks. You can put that one on the clips if you'd like.
Hey, Jamie.
No chance. Hey, Jamie. All
Dave's
right.
back too. I think we're out, Jacob.
All righty.
All right, Chiefs fans, you guys suck. We're going to beat you 23-21.
We'll see you in about 8 hours, 7 hours.
We
Six-
suck.
6.5. We'll see you at 7:15.
There you go. Non-PPR, Hamptons. Wow, chicka, bow, wow. There's Dave.
I'm
Hamptons.
wearing a shirt. You don't have to.
For now. Yeah,
That is correct.
1842, 1913. Hampton, Sutton, or Abuka?
Sutton.
Sutton.
ETN, Evans, or Pickens?
Wow, I'm saying Travis.
I'll go with Etienne.
Jalen Hurts or Browning?
Come on.
Yeah. No.
The only person who punched me in the face ever, his name was Travis, Dave. You just brought that memory back for me. Thank you.
Why? How'd that happen?
We were in like 5th grade. I probably deserved it.
Okay.
You were like, Blockbuster's not any good. I've got a better idea. And Travis tried to knock some sense into you.
Jennifer Gray's better than Kelly Kapowski.
Yeah, you're right. Exactly. Judkins, Garrett Wilson, T-Mac, Olave, McLaurin. We need 2.
Wilson and McMillan.
I will go with McMillan and Wilson.
Okay. Different order. Same people. Pacheco or Devontae Smith, half PPR?
What's up, Vanessa? I will go with Smith.
Pacheco.
Ooh.
I'll take Smith. I hope you're right, Jamie. Myers, Brian. I kind of hope you're wrong because I'm benching him. Myers, Brian Thomas Jr., Sutton, Wandale, pick 2.
Sutton and Thomas Jr.
Myers is the easy one, and Sutton.
Pick 2. Quentin Johnston, Jamison Williams, Harold Fannin, full PPR.
Jawan
Bench.
and Jamo.
No, it's
Bench. Quentin Johnson.
Oh, it's Quentin Johnston.
Johnston.
Yeah, I'd sit Quentin Johnston.
How we doing here in likes? Do we have 2? Oh, we don't have 2,000 likes. Come on now. Everybody hit the like button. 4,400 people watching. We've had like a record-setting day today. We got to
Cool.
hit like. I don't know if it's record setting, but it was a good day. Pearsall or Keenan Allen?
Didn't have to use your AK.
Pearsall.
Cup or Scattaboo?
I would go with Cup.
Half PPR though. I think Cup is safer.
I'm trying to find this one. It says pick one: Dave's Gardner or Dan's brother.
After 2 weeks ago, it's Dan's brother.
Okay, I don't know where Charles is. Half PPR: T, Bill, or Stevenson?
T.
Yes.
I can get a good look at a T, Bill. PPR start.
Just so it's official, the 49ers have actually released a report that Jennings and Purdy are out. So they have announced it themselves.
Okay, cool.
Judy, Jamo, Diggs, Franklin. Pick two.
Judy and Jamo.
I kind of want to go Jamo and Franklin.
Dobbins or Pacheco, PPR.
Dobbins.
Tootin or Fannin?
Fannin.
Tootin.
Woof.
Hampton or MHJ?
MHJ.
Harrison.
Bryce Young or I missed it. I think it was Bryce Young.
I missed it.
I think it was Deebo Samuel.
Debo.
Oh, and Superflex?
Yeah. Oh, Bryce Young.
I go Bryce Young too.
Hawkins. Oh, has it really come to this? Hawkinson or Tongas?
Hawkinson.
I'd go Hawkinson over Tongas.
Goff or Rogers?
Goff.
Rogers. I'm actually doing that in the league myself.
Are you?
Yep. No hesitation.
Okay.
Warren or Kraft?
Love both. I'd go Kraft.
Kraft. Make a trade.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, you're in a great position to trade. Half PPR. Bill, Dobbins, Tootin, Hampton.
Just need
Dobbins.
One.
Bill.
Oh, you guys haven't agreed on much so far.
Adam, do you like Jamey? Or Jamey, do you like Adam?
I love Adam.
Well, you're right. We're not going to agree much.
You missed our trip down memory lane on Friday. It was great.
What was the trip?
It was really fun. I wish you had been there. It was about the origins of the podcast.
Oh.
Dan wants to do a show where he hosts and we just reminisce.
Who's going to listen to that?
A lot.
You would be surprised how many people were like, "Oh my god, this was awesome."
Yeah, it was fun.
Really?
We got a little personal, you know? It's cool.
Nice.
Dave, you have 30 seconds to tell us what you remember about the origins of the podcast.
Now you want to do this
30
now?
seconds. 30 seconds.
You idiot. No, I'm not. I refuse.
Oh, come on.
Not Sunday at 12:50.
God.
Lineups are locking.
Pearsall or Ted?
I gotta lock my lineups.
Pearsall.
What's the question?
No, you don't get the answer. Henderson or Scattaboo?
Scattaboo. There I am.
Henderson.
Somebody says he's been asking questions since the Hyde Adams wallet days. Very good.
Oh.
Full PPR, Jalen Warren, Jamison Williams, Javonte Williams, or Jordan Mason?
Javonte Williams.
Over Mason?
Oh, I'm sorry, Mason. I'm sorry, Mason.
What?
I'm taking Javonte Williams.
Okay. Start two. Higgins, Wilson, Sutton, Pickens, Odunze.
Odunze and Sutton.
Sutton? I'm taking Sutton.
Let's see. So far, wide receivers against the Chargers. Marquise Brown had 10 for 99 on 16 targets. Jacoby Myers has 6 for 68. Been pretty good. And those are slot guys.
That's with Khalil Mack playing most of those games.
48-year-old Khalil Mack, who had 6 sacks last season. But
48.
yeah, I know it's been a tough matchup. I understand all that. We've just had a lot of questions about Cortland Sutton today. Henderson or Corum or Monangai or DJ Moore, half PPR.
Henderson.
How is it
DJ
not
Moore?
Oh, I'm sorry, DJ Moore. DJ.
Okay, good.
I was looking at the running backs. Sorry.
Well, you should have looked farther. Tootin, Downs, or Franklin?
Now I hate you.
You're sitting one of these guys. I don't love it, but I'm sitting Tootin.
I'm sitting down.
Tootin Downs booty would be a pretty good.
Oh, come on. That was so good. You missed it.
What'd you say?
I'm sitting down.
That is good. Ibuka, Stevenson, Warren, PPR.
Warren.
Which Warren? Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's Warren.
You guys now simpatico. Henderson of Johnston in PPR.
I'd go
Henderson.
Johnston.
Henderson for me easily.
Johnston for me and Dave. Jamie's got this.
Yeah, you
confidence.
deal with that Broncos secondary. Go ahead.
You deal with a running back
You
that's
told
getting
us to
6
sit-
carries or
You
6
told us to
touches.
sit Kamara for Henderson last week. Not learned a
did.
lesson?
Nothing. Debo over Pollard in full PPR.
Let's see. Oh, okay. Sorry. I see one that I will answer after this. Ibuka or Montgomery?
Ibuka.
Ibuka.
Been a fan for 6 years and can't even get a question answered once.
Dang.
Dave, tell us your thoughts
Come
on
back
it.
in year 7. Come
Yeah,
back in year 7.
Dave, what's your favorite part of the first year of FFT? Now, pick 2 in non-PPR. Ladd, Quentin Johnston, Pearsall, or Devontae?
Ladd and Pearsall.
Pearsall and Devontae.
Devontae over Ladd? Jamie?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Oof.
Penix, Goff, or Browning?
Goff.
Browning.
I have such a juvenile joke. I'm not going to make it. Ibuka, DJ Moore,
Shoot.
J-Mo.
DJ Moore.
I'll take Jameson Williams. No, you know what? Give me Ibuka. Give me Ibuka.
Okay. Sit 1, Pearsall, Higgins, or Chubb?
Chubb sits.
Yes.
We don't usually answer dynasty questions, but would you trade Dobbins for Pollard in dynasty PPR?
Yes.
Yes.
I can't wait for J.K. Dobbins to sign a 1-year deal with the team that drafts the guy from Notre Dame and ruins
Love.
his rookie season. Yeah. 16-team Superflex, Tyrod Taylor, Travion Henderson, or Tootin? Taylor.
Tyrod.
Yeah, right. Quentin Johnston, Hampton, or Dobbins?
Dobbins.
I'll go Dobbins, yes. Sorry, I was looking at a text Jamie sent in a group text. I'd read
Jacoby Myers or Hollywood Brown?
it. Jacoby.
Jacoby.
Lawrence or Nix?
Bo. Love Bo this week.
Quentin Johnston or Dontavian Wicks?
Wicks. Kind of like
Wicks.
Wicks. Kinda.
Hubbard or Pickens, half PPR?
Hubbard.
Georgie Porgy has more upside.
Ibuka or Pearsall, PPR, and then Browning or Lawrence?
Pearsall, Browning.
Pearsall and Browning.
Io Manor or Henderson, PPR?
Henderson.
I'll take Io Manor.
Oh, okay. I have seen Dave in 2 different glasses. Pick 2. Mooney, Io Manor, Henderson, Ibuka, Pollard. Oh, it's got to be the last 2, right?
It's the last 2.
Ibuka and Pollard. Yes.
3 more. Bo Nix or Daniel Jones?
Bo.
Jones.
Ramondre Stevenson or James Conner?
Connor, but it's close.
Connor.
Tucker Kraft or Zach Ertz?
Kraft.
Hampton or Henderson? PPR.
Hampton.
Henderson.
And last one. Pollard, Kyron, Jalen Warren, sit 1.
I'll sit Pollard.
I will sit Pollard.
Ooh, man, what a lovely audience today. Great stuff. Thank you so much. Now's your chance to hit that like button on your way out. Thank you for hanging out with us, and good luck.
Hit the subscribe button on your way out so you'll be notified when we go live tonight to react to everything that we're about to see.
Yes.
Good luck.
Thank you all. 7:30-ish p.m. Eastern tonight. We will see you after the early, the 1 and 4 o'clock slates wrap up. Let's go get a win. See ya.